guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a speed review video, basically where I'm giving you quick little short mini reviews, hopefully. Knowing me and my rambliness, I'm gonna try and be quick, but little mini short speed reviews on some products that I've accumulated over the course of the last several months. I've gotten a few things sent in PR, some BoxyCharm things, and then also just a couple of random makeup products here and there. Now I am still doing my makeup roundup series. I'll leave the playlist for that link down below. That is mostly makeup products that I am reviewing, with like hair care and skincare like mixed in a little bit. But today I have quite a few skincare products to talk about, and then I also have some makeup and one fragrance. So if you guys are interested in some speed reviews on some things that I have been testing and trying the last couple months, then stay tuned. First, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll consider doing so before you go today. I do post videos 4 to 5 times a week in no scheduled order. Usually I try and post my videos at around 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, but as far as the actual days, we're not committed yet. But I hope you will consider subscribing before you go. But other than that, let's just jump into the video. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to start with Good Molecules because I do have 5 products to review from them. One of them I received in my Beautylish Lucky Bag, and then they actually reached out and sent me 4 other products. I almost pooped my pants when I read that email because I really like Good Molecules. I had only tried a few products from them, but I just like find the brand very intriguing. They are relatively affordable for skincare, and each product typically combats just like one skin issue. So granted, you do have to like layer your skincare a little bit more, but I've always been intrigued by Good Molecules. So when they reached out and asked if they could send a couple products, I was over the moon excited. So I have 5 products from them that I want to talk to you guys about today. Let's first start with this one. This is their Niacinamide Brightening Toner. This is the product that I received in my BoxyCharm, and I am this far done with it. And I really enjoy this product. I recently started using niacinamide in my skincare about November or December of last year. I was using the Ordinary Niacinamide Serum, which I still really like, and I noticed such a difference in the size of my pores when using that. And while I still use that serum probably 2 times per week, I have been using this every single day. Usually in the evenings is when I've been using this. I don't think it matters when you use this, AM or PM. And suitable for daily use. And I have seen that my pores continue to be like a manageable size. That doesn't really even make sense, but I've continued to see that I haven't noticed any sort of large pores like I felt like I used to. So I just swipe this on a cotton pad and use this again in the evening times after cleansing my skin, and I really do like this. I also feel like some of my redness has gone down, and my skin does feel a little bit brighter when I use this. So I really have been enjoying this one from Good Molecules. I will say the one product I've tried from Good Molecules that I did not love was their cleansing balm. It was just a little thicker than I personally prefer, but I did really enjoy this Niacinamide Brightening Toner and would repurchase when I finish this. I will try and leave all products with their price linked down below. I'm sorry, I did not do my research before and look at the prices about everything. Next from Good Molecules, they sent over 2 of their serums. They sent over their hyaluronic acid serum, which I have really been enjoying. Before this, I was using the Ordinary hyaluronic acid and B5, and the only complaint I have about the Ordinary one is that one leaves the skin a little bit sticky, so you have to be a little bit careful as you layer your skincare with that one, whereas this one I haven't found to be sticky at all. So I actually prefer the Good Molecules to the Ordinary. Again, both are relatively less expensive than other skincare brands, so I think either will work. I just prefer this one because it isn't as sticky, and I find that it pairs a little bit nicer with a lot of other skincare products within my collection. So I've really been enjoying this one. This is another one that I will repurchase when I finish this. I always like to have a hyaluronic acid serum in my collection. I use this day and night, and usually I will splash some water on my face and then put this on because I feel like it activates the serum a little bit better, just because it helps to draw in that moisture. And then I immediately go on with either a moisturizer or this Tula water serum that I'm currently trying to get through, just to, again, immediately add that moisture so that this can bind and lock in all the moisture so that my skin can feel super plump and hydrated. But really have been enjoying this one from Good Molecules. And then they also sent over their discoloration correcting serum. This is formulated to promote an even skin tone. You apply a few drops in the morning and at night before oils and moisturizers. And this is another one that I have been using day and night, and I have definitely noticed a difference with this. Again, my redness has gone down. Still sometimes I experience like some redness on my cheeks, but definitely not like I used to. And I'll wake up and just be not astonished, but like I will wake up and look at my skin and be like, wow, like maybe I'm just gonna wear a tinted moisturizer to work today because my skin tone feels very even. So I have really appreciated having this in my collection. This is not something that I would have thought to purchase for myself. Sometimes I think like discoloration serums are a little bit gimmicky, and I just haven't found one that really works for me. I do like the Tiger Grass one from Dr. Brand, I'm not sure, but this one's really nice because it's very lightweight and you can layer products on top of this very easily without getting any sort of pilling or feeling super heavy. So really been enjoying these two serums from Good Molecules. They also sent over their squalene oil, and it's really little, I will say. However, usually I'm guilty of probably overusing every product in my life. Usually I will end up using a full dropper of a serum or an oil. With this, I literally do 1 2 dot, 1 2 dot, 1 2 dot, and it usually ends up only being about half a dropper full of this. And it is a very thick oil, but not in a way that, like, you know when you put an oil on sometimes and then your face is just like itchy, you feel like your hairs are sticking to your face and you're just like, oh my gosh, like this is itchy. I do not get that with this at all. This feels so luxurious on the skin, and it makes my skin feel so hydrated. I wake up the next morning and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have soft skin. I feel like I'm not flaking. I feel like I don't look as dry. And I've been using this every single night and really liking the results I've been getting from this. This is one that I was excited about, but I also had a squalene oil from The Ordinary that I was using. So I was like, like, just another squalene oil, but I prefer this one again to The Ordinary. I think that this one is just a little bit better in my opinion. Doesn't make the face itch, whereas I feel like sometimes The Ordinary one can just feel a little bit heavier. So I would recommend this from Good Molecules as well. And then this might be the favorite product that they sent over, and I was kind of like about this one when I first saw it. This is their silicone-free priming moisturizer, and honestly I was like, another priming moisturizer? Like, do I use it as a moisturizer? Do I use it as a primer? I don't really know. But this, you guys, I feel like is the perfect dupe to the Smashbox priming moisturizer. I feel like the texture is the same. I feel like it just wears on the skin the same. It does go on like a moisturizer, but as you rub it in, you can feel a tack to the skin that you know is going to help prolong the wear of your makeup. It does feel so hydrating on the skin, which I personally can really appreciate because I do have drier skin. So when I'm going in the morning, I like to have a moisturizer, or a primer, excuse me, that is going to feel moisturizing on the skin, especially if I'm going in with my dang Wander Beauty foundation that I'm trying to get through. I just need like the most hydrating primer underneath that, or I'm going to be looking ridiculous. I do find that I feel like this also helps to even out skin tone and just make my skin look smoother. I do believe it's silicone free, but there is a plant-derived silicone alternative to deeply hydrate, smooth, and nourish the skin. It is super nourishing. It does make me feel like it smooths my skin out and gives me a more even base. And I don't know if you can tell a difference, probably not, but I do feel a difference on the face when I use this. And this is not something I would have thought to purchase because I've gone through a couple other like priming moisturizers that I just haven't loved, but this is an incredible product. And if you love the Smashbox priming moisturizer, highly recommend checking this out as a less expensive dupe to that, because if my memory serves me right, these act very much the same, and this is definitely less expensive than that one. So those are all the products that I've tried from Good Molecules. Like I said, I really have enjoyed all of the products that I've tried from the brand with the exception of their cleansing balm. Not my favorite, but hey, there's gonna be hits and misses for all of us throughout every brand. Those 5 products, really good. I have 3 other skincare products that I wanted to touch on really quick. This one is from Tula. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It is their Keep It Clear Acne Foam Cleanser with probiotics and superfoods. I don't like this. This is a fail for me. So this is a foaming cleanser. Comes out like this. I feel like this just like rubs away into pretty much nothing. I mean, granted, it does suds up. It does clean the skin a little bit, but I've noticed that this does not take all of my makeup off, even when I'm double cleansing. This also has a very strong scent of tea tree oil, which normally I like a good eucalyptus sort of scent, but for some reason there's something about tea tree oil that's like a little bit off-putting to me. Now I know this is to help combat acne. I typically don't have problems with acne, knock on wood. So I'm gonna pass this along to my husband and see if he likes this, just because this is just not a product that's gonna work for me. And if he does not like it, I will see if this would be something my sister would be interested in, just because I know she does. And Hannah, if you're watching, I do not mean this meanly, but I know that occasionally you suffer from a little bit of acne and maybe you would like this product, but for me, this is just not a necessity to my skincare collection. And it's one of those cleansers that like, it's so bad for my needs that like I can't make it work for me. There are so many other cleansers I would rather use. I'm trying to get through all of my cleansers right now that I've gotten through like BoxyCharm, etc., so I can get back to my favorites. If you guys are wondering, I always like to just shameless plug my favorite cleansers. Tatcha the Deep Cleanse, favorite cleanser by far, especially for the morning time. I also love Kale Youth to the People cleanser for the morning time. Very gentle, like such a nice cleanser. Cannot wait to have that back in my collection. And this is a spoiler alert for my upcoming makeup roundup, but the new Milk Vegan Moisturizer, bravo, chef's kiss, incredible. It is definitely going to be replacing my Korres Greek Yogurt Foaming Cleanser. I haven't used the Korres one in probably over a year, but that used to be my die-hard go-to cleanser for the evenings, and now that Milk one has stolen the show for me. Highly recommend that one. This one, unfortunately, was a complete fail for me. Okay, next I just have this little bitty itty mini First Aid Beauty Skin Lab Resurfacing Liquid 10% AHA. I will be honest, I've only used this 3 times. I have maybe 1 to 2 uses left in this, but I had to come on and let you guys know the 3 times I've used this, I have woken up the next morning and my skin has truly been as soft as a baby's freaking bottom. It has been so incredibly smooth. I like could not believe it. The first time I used it, I was like, ugh. I mean, I may as well use this little guy because I have it. And then the next morning I woke up and my skin was so freaking smooth. I was like, holy smokes. Immediately went on to the Ulta website and hearted this to make sure I remembered I needed to have this. And then the other 2 times I used it, I freaking loved the results that I got. I get so excited to use this. The full size of this retails for $55, but I'm definitely going to be buying this. First Aid Beauty is geared around people with sensitive skin, and sometimes I have even found that I can get sensitive to chemical exfoliants and AHAs and BHAs or whatever, HA freaking glycolic acids, I don't even know, all the acids I can get pretty sensitive to, even though I don't have sensitive skin. I noticed no sensitivity with this. My skin didn't burn, my skin didn't get weird, peely, anything like that. It was just smooth as smooth could be. So I cannot wait to purchase this in a full size. Highly recommend this product, especially if you have sensitive skin but dry skin that you want to like just exfoliate chemically. So good. And then the last skincare product that I wanted to talk about is this one from Juno & Co. I got this in my lucky bag, and I have used, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but I've used quite a bit of this. This is a really nice, highly nourishing cream that I like to use in the evening time. It's way too thick and heavy for the morning time for me, especially if I'm like running out the door and need to get my makeup done like stat. But in the evenings, whew, it's thick, so be warned, it is thick, but boy is it hydrating, and it has come in handy in these cold months. I finished off my Belief moisturizing balm, which I absolutely love. Such a good moisturizer, especially if you have dry skin. But this has been a lifesaver because it is so thick, so nourishing, and so hydrating. I have not noticed that this has clogged my pores or anything, which was something that I was worried about just because it is a very thick cream. If you do not like thick creams, girl, stay far, far away from this. But if you like a thick, nourishing moisturizer, highly recommend this one from Juno & Co. It does retail for, I believe, like $32 or $35, but you do get quite a bit of product in this. I was worried that this was like one of the more shallow packaging things, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna run through this super quickly, but then I stuck my finger like way down at the bottom, and this is a deep pan, or a deep cup, or whatever you want to call it. Very nice product, something I would consider repurchasing again, kind of probably next November or December when I'm looking for a product like this. I think as we reach the more warmer times, I won't need something as thick, but this was really nice for the cold months here in the Midwest. Next, I have a fragrance. I actually have two, but I just have one pulled right now. So this is from, I'm probably going to butcher the name, Dossier. They reached out and sent me 2 full sizes of their fragrances, perfumes, and they are very similar in scent to like really high-end perfumes. I should have looked. I forget which one this is supposed to be like, but the top notes are almond with the middle notes of iris, jasmine, and tuberose, and then the base notes of coffee, vanilla, and tonka bean, and I love this. So these retail for $29, and again, they're sort of like dupes to really high-end fragrances. We're talking like Tom Ford, I think, was one of them, Versace, etc. And I think it's a really, really good value for what you're getting. I find that the fragrance lasts all day. Anytime I wear this to work, I get compliments. This is the Oriental 2, and then I also have, let me grab it. Okay, so that Oriental 2 was inspired by Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, and then I also have this one, which is Fresh Floral 1, and this was inspired by Versace's Bright Crystal. Notes of pomegranate, yuzu, magnolia, lotus, peony, amber musk, and mahogany. I love a good musky scent. Now this one is a little bit stronger, and I definitely smell like some floral notes to that. I smell like the magnolia. This one is my least favorite of the 2, just because I typically go, I have floral scents, floral notes, just typically kind of like, I just like a manly scent. Like, I like to smell like a man. I carry beef jerky in my purse so that like I can, well, this was back in my college years. I used to carry beef jerky around in my purse so I could like schmooze with the boys at the bar and like whip out my beef jerky, and then like everyone loved being around me because I had like the beef jerky. You know, that's just... So I love a good masculine. I love a good masculine. I love a good masculine, manly scent. All right, and then finally, you guys, I just have a few makeup products to end it off with. First, I have this one from Natasha Denona. This is their Love Glow Cheek Palette that came out for like their Valentine's Day. I mean, can we take a moment to just appreciate the packaging? So with this product, I really did not need this, but the packaging is really what stole the show for me. I'll be honest, I have not worn this a ton. I did just find a way that I really like to use this shade right here. So this is the Super Glow Cheek and swatched. It looks very intimidating just the way that it swatches. But with a stippling brush, if you just like really lightly tap it on the cheeks, you can get a really, really pretty glow to the cheeks. I'm really excited about that one for the summertime. I do think that the diamond powder is just way too glittery for my personal preferences. Like I could maybe end up using this as like an inner corner highlight or as an eyeshadow. But as far as like using this on the face, probably not gonna be what I'm doing. Then you have the Glow Cream Base, which actually is really pretty. I don't know how well you'll even be able to see this swatched, but really pretty if you're just going for a very neutral cream blush look. I think it is stunning. And then you have your Glow Impact Powder, which is a really, really beautiful kind of rose gold champagne highlight, high impact. Right now it's a little bit too dark for me, but as we sort of get the tan situation figured out, get the face tan going, I think that will be really pretty. So did I need this? No. Am I mad that I have it? No, because hello. I will never get rid of this because I think the packaging is so freaking cute. And I do think that I will find ways to make this work, especially this spring, summer. But if you've been on the fence about this, I will say there is a lot of glitter in this. And I don't think it's gonna be as wearable as it might seem in like the marketing. It's very glittery, but I'm gonna find ways to make this work because I still do think it's a really pretty product. I've had this guy for a little bit now, but have not reviewed this on my channel. This is a little mini of the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. You guys, I really like this. I think it is really pretty, and when I finish this, I definitely want to purchase this in the full size. It gives such a beautiful glow to the skin. Now, if you do not like a glowy primer, this is not going to be your jam. I don't know how well it's going to come across, but like it's gonna give you a beautiful glow, and I freaking can't wait to wear this all summer long, even if I'm not wearing anything else but popping this primer on just to give my face like a healthy glow. Like possibly I was just out running and I just have this beautiful glossy skin from like my super intense workout. I'm all about it. Oops. I'm all about it, and I really like this. You guys know I also love, the Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty, but I feel like these two are gonna be like my number 1 and 2 for my glowy face primers. So I've really been impressed by this. I don't think this primer is going to be for everybody. If you have oily skin, I'm not sure you'll love this, just because again, it is a pretty intense glow that it gives to the skin. But if you are oily and you still like the glow to the skin, well, girlfriend, give this a try, because I have really been liking that. And then in BoxyCharm, I can't remember when, but I received the Everyday Vacay powder from Ciate London, and I have been testing this out for the last couple of weeks. What I will say about this powder is it can look a little powdery if you don't really work on like setting it down. My shirt is gonna drive me crazy. Usually when I'm using this powder, I will spray my face multiple times throughout makeup application to make this really melt into the skin. This also has a very strong hint of like coconut suntan lotion is the best description I can give. Like I'm putting it on, it even says coconut setting powder. I'm putting it on and I'm like, whew, I can taste the pina coladas that I had 2 years ago in Las Vegas and then I passed out by the pool. It just brings back all the memories, you know? So if you were off put by scents like that, it's not something that like lingers on your face all day, but when you're pressing the powder into your skin, you're like, whew, am I in the Bahamas or am I sitting at my makeup vanity desk? Because currently I'm confused. I don't think that this is something that I would repurchase. I do think it offers a nice sort of healthy glow to the skin. It's definitely not like a matte powder. It definitely offers sort of a healthy luminosity to the skin, which I can appreciate, but I don't feel like it makes a huge difference in making my makeup last longer, and there are other powders on the market that I do prefer over this one. So eventually maybe this will end up in some sort of project pan, and maybe I can finish this off this year. I feel like that might be a stretch, but not a favorite. It's not horrible, just not something that I really would recommend. And then the final product that I have to talk about is the new Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I recently purchased the shade Buzzed, which is like a light pink shade. It's really pretty. I thought it was gonna be like a little bit too pinky. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it swatched on my knuckle right here. It's here, let me actually just put it on my lips. It is really pretty. I have been like a die-hard Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask fan since 2016. This is one of the first high-end beauty products I purchased because I was like, what? A nice lip mask for dry lips, because I always have dry lips. It's like chronically dry lips. So I have gone through, I had the lavender, maple syrup, champagne clear, another clear. This is my 6th tube of the Agave Lip Mask. Now this is the first time I'm trying the new reformulated version. They have recently gone vegan, and what I will say is I like this even better than the original Bite Beauty Lip Mask because this is not quite as sticky. Sometimes with the original you would get it and you'd be like, and you'd get like the like goopies. With this, it's almost just like a thick lip gloss, but it's not sticky, and it seriously nourishes the lips. Like if your lips are on the outs, they're looking like prunes, they're looking like dried raisins that are like about to expire, put this on consistently for a couple of days and your lips are going to be renewed and restored back to health. I just absolutely love this product. This is like one of my staple, like if I could only keep 10 products throughout my entire makeup collection, skincare included, this would have to be one of the products that I keep because I just know how my lips are and this just makes them feel so comfortable. I love this product. One of my favorite products in general throughout all of my makeup collection. This is one of my favorite products, if that says anything. So I wanted to make sure I talked to you guys about this. I feel like I bought this kind of under the radar. I don't think this made it into any sort of like my recent hauls, but I freaking love this and highly recommend this. This would be a definite favorite always, but even more so now. So definitely recommend the new Bite Beauty Agave Lip Masks. And yeah, that is going to conclude and wrap up today's video talking about a bunch of different products and giving my speed reviews. Let me know if there's any products you are interested in seeing me review on my channel. I would love to hear from you guys. I'm trying to not just buy products that are like interesting to me, but trying to buy maybe more new releases. Not really, I feel like I failed on that. But if there are products you guys are interested in seeing my review on, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. I'm trying to be a little bit better about my spending, but if there is a product that you just need to know a review on, let a girl know and I would be happy to do that for you. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around to watch today's video and supporting my channel as always, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.